Subscribe GA. Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Jocelyn and Michael had an argument about Dex. Sasha revealed to Kelly's that she had gone seeking for Cody, but he wasn't in the mood to hear any more false allegations. Sasha admitted that she'd heard Cody was in the Home and Heart studio during her presentation. Cody tried to dismiss it, but she confessed that she was aware of his threat to streak on the set. Cody, who had resigned, verified that he had been there and told her about catching the show's producer and production assistant playing an audio of a wailing baby into Sasha's earpiece. He said that he'd immediately discovered that Sasha had everything under control on her own, but he confessed that he'd spoken with Haven. Sasha felt horrible for telling Cody she didn't trust him, but he comforted her that it was normal because no one had ever trusted him. Sasha apologized for passing judgment on him too hastily, but Cody didn't hold it against her because Sasha was defending her mother-in-law. The topic shifted to Gladys and his conviction that Gladys had set him up for stealing the pricey bracelet. Sasha admitted that she thought Cody had been set up, but not by Gladys, Sasha pointed out. Cody was happy that Sasha no longer suspected him of stealing, but he was confident Gladys was guilty. He prayed that one day Sasha would realize he was the one who had been telling her the truth. Sasha remained mute as Cody rose up and walked away. Selena greeted Gladys as she sat at a booth next to her at the Savoy. Zhao, Selena's bodyguard, sat on the other side of Gladys, obstructing her exit. Gladys cut to the chase, revealing that she had information for Selena that she hoped would settle the debt. Gladys informed Selena of the big sum of money she had witnessed Frank give to Dex, but Selena was uninterested in how Sonny paid his subordinates. Gladys felt there was something special about the money, and Gladys suspected that something significant had occurred for Sonny to distribute such wealth. Selena agreed that the information was adequate to reduce the debt by $5,000, but she demanded the remaining $80,000 in full. Gladys stated that she couldn't withdraw a significant chunk of money from Sasha's account without raising suspicion, so she needed time to withdraw smaller amounts over time. Gladys agreed to wait until Selena returned from her trip to Singapore. However, Selena warned Gladys that there would be a weekly interest charge of 20%. Zhao stopped his boss in the hallway after Selena and Zhu moved away, questioning why Selena had given Gladys such a liberal grace period. Selena gave a nasty grin. She said that Gladys would either have the money or run away when Selena returned from visiting her mother. If Gladys didn't pay, Selena planned to pay Sonny a visit to settle the debt. Meanwhile, Gladys used her phone to conduct the initial money transfer. Her phone rang seconds afterwards. Sasha had called with important news. "I set up a meeting with my doctor to discuss getting the guardianship lifted," Sasha explained. Drew and Carly approached the bar of Metro Court's restaurant. He wanted to spend time with Carly, but he also wanted to be close to the hospital in case Carly was required. Drew was concerned that staying at the hotel would be a painful reminder of what Carly had lost, but she assured him that everything was great. Drew and Carly exchanged a sweet kiss, clearly pleased. Carly proposed a toast to Drew when their drinks were poured because he always made her feel better. Gregory thanked Finn for joining him on such short notice. When Finn noticed Tracy approach, he became sidetracked and walked over to greet his pal. Tracy was overjoyed to see Finn and apologized for not contacting him to let him know if she was back in town. Tracy put it down to family strife. Finn presented his father to Tracy when Gregory approached. Tracy was invited to join them, but she rejected because she had a meeting. Chase had just arrived. "There he is now," Tracy pointed out. Finn was taken aback, but Tracy reminded him of her granddaughter and Chase's background. Tracy agreed to contact Finn about a game of backgammon. Gregory informed his kid that Tracy seemed pleasant after Tracy and Chase left. Tracy and Chase paused at the bar to speak with Drew and Carly. Tracy said she was startled to see Drew and Carly out and about. But Drew reminded Tracy that the SEC hadn't yet arrested them. Despite Ned's best efforts, Drew continued, "I'm sure justice will prevail." "Have a nice night," Tracy said. Chase asked Tracy whether she was always like that as she walked up to a table. "Pretty much," Carly if she wanted to go after Chase joined Tracy at her table. "As much as I'd like to, we can't ignore the trouble we're in or what it means for us," Carly explained. Carly acknowledged to Bobby that she told her about Diane's threat that the SEC would try to turn them against each other. Drew inquired as to whether Bobby had advised Carly to accept the offer, but Carly swore that she would never consider it. Drew pleaded with Carly to rethink because he didn't want her in jail. Drew promised to always protect Carly. Carly sobbed as she realized there might not be an escape for them. She recognized that Michael and Jocelyn were older and could handle the separation, but Carly was concerned about what would happen to Donna and Avery if she went to prison. Drew pledged that they would find a way to beat the accusations, but Carly was concerned that it wouldn't be feasible until they turned on each other. Drew said that they would need to track down the individual who had informed the SEC. Drew and Carly agreed that if Ned had called the SEC, he could repair things because he had a wide network of government contacts who owed him favors. Drew recommended that they force Ned's hand by digging up dirt on someone close to Ned. Carly was intrigued as to how they could persuade Ned to help them. Drew and Carly decided Tracy would be the greatest target because Tracy was known for causing trouble. Drew emphasized that they had nothing to lose, except for our freedom. "Let's go get Tracy," Carly remarked. Meanwhile, Tracy slammed Chase for inflicting pain on Brooke Lynn. Tracy stated that Brooke Lynn had moved heaven and earth for Chase, and that he had repaid her by breaking her heart. Chase contended that it had been more complicated, but Tracy disagreed. She accused him of riding his high horse and severely condemning Brooke Lynn, rather than thanking his lucky stars that her granddaughter had given him the time of day. "Either forgive her and skip off into the sunset, or cut her loose," Tracy suggested. Tracy recognized that Brooke Lynn was better off without Chase, and that her granddaughter deserved someone deserving of the air she breathed. Tracy's voice grew louder as she berated Chase, and Chase sought to explain himself. Gregory declared nearby that he had purchased aircraft tickets for himself, Finn, Violet, and Chase. Gregory had a dream of taking his family to Disney World. When Gregory announced that the flights were set for the following week, Finn was taken aback. Finn was confident Violet would like the vacation, but he reminded his father of the short notice. Gregory mentioned that he wanted to make memories while Violet was still young because he was curious about the urgency. When Finn heard rising noises from Tracy and Chase's table, he became preoccupied. But then Finn's phone rang. Gregory approached Tracy and Chase after Finn had gone to answer the phone from the hospital. Gregory inquired, "Is there a problem here?" Tracy inquired as to why Gregory was concerned, and he reminded her that Chase was his son. Tracy hated Tracy reading the riot act to Chase, but Chase told his father that there was nothing to worry about. Tracy complained to Gregory about Chase treating her granddaughter like dirt. Tracy said that Brooke Lynn had been misled by Chase's physical characteristics, while Gregory insisted that Tracy knew nothing about Chase. Gregory praised his son and assured Tracy that he was proud of him. Tracy claimed that Chase lacked the ability to forgive, but Gregory informed her that he had taught his son not to heed the opinions of snobs. Finn returned and quickly intervened before matters between his father and Tracy deteriorated. Chase told his father that he had control of the situation after leading Tracy to an alcove, but Gregory was unapologetic. Gregory insisted on always protecting his son. "As long as I'm able," Gregory responded. Gregory hugged his kid, and Chase's look became worried. Finn questioned Tracy in the alcove why she'd been arguing with Chase. Tracy told Finn that she admired him, but she was not fond of his brother. Finn informed Tracy that Chase and Brooke Lynn were adults who could figure things out for themselves. But Tracy refused to stand by while a member of her family was treated unfairly. Tracy vowed to show Brooke Lynn who Chase truly was. Sunny hugged Nina in Nina's office at Crimson, but he soon became concerned since he realized she was distressed. Nina said that she needed to speak with him. She revealed that she had been considering Willow's proposal that she make peace with Carly. "It's just the one thing I'll never be able to give her," Nina expressed regret. Sunny understood that it was a difficult battle, but he encouraged Nina to persevere. Nina stated that she had addressed Carly twice, and that each time she had apologized and accepted responsibility for her conduct. Nina stated that she had even sought Carly's assistance. Sunny inquired, and Carly said no. Nana told Sunny about her hospital conversation with Carly, which had been cut short when Drew and Liesl returned from Greenland. Nina also told Sunny about her visit to Carly's house, which she thought was an opportunity for Carly to make Nina beg even more before shooting Nina down. Sunny was curious as to if Carly had stated that she would work against Nina. She might as well have, Nina pointed out. Nina admits to making mistakes, such as taking Michael and Willow to court for visitation with Wiley. "Here's the thing. Willow will never reconsider her decision to keep me out of her life as long as Carly supports it," Nina stated. Sunny understood. Nina admitted that having his support meant everything to her, so he promised her that she could always count on him. Sunny understood what being a mother meant to Nina, and he wanted Nina and Willow to move forward. "Shouldn't we do that together as a family?" Nina wondered. Sunny told Nina about Michael's visit and how he and Michael had come to an agreement. Nina's hopes were swiftly dashed when Sunny revealed that there had been one condition. Nina had to agree to be a part of Willow's life. Nina maintained that Michael and Carly's silence was encouraging Willow's hostility toward her. Sunny had assured Nina and Willow that he wanted them to be together, but he had agreed to Michael's stipulations. Nina understood why Sunny needed to remain neutral, but she wondered if he could trust Michael. Sunny smirked. "You think Michael is lying?" Sunny inquired. Nina encouraged Sunny to explore the idea that Michael was playing a game with him, and that Michael had only reached out to Sunny because Willow had forced him to do so. She had cautioned him that Michael might not keep his part of the bargain, but Sunny was confident that Michael had kept his word. Nina expressed her happiness for him, but cautioned him that she would be excluded from the reunion. Sunny was appreciative for Nina's help and wondered why she was so generous to him. Nina reciprocated his smile, assuring him that she loved him and that all she wanted for him was for him to be happy. However, she felt that her opportunity to be a part of a family was slipping away. Sunny disapproved, but Nina promised him that she would be cautious with Willow since she didn't want to destroy Sunny's relationship with Michael. Nina was positive that Sunny would become more involved with his family, all of whom have made it abundantly clear that there is no place for me, Nina explained. Nina would never be left out in the cold since she would always be a part of Sunny's life. Nina was concerned that familial conflicts might harm their relationship, but Sunny pledged not to let it happen. Sunny unexpectedly proposed marriage to Nina, much to her astonishment. Jocelyn questioned Michael in a hospital conference room about his decision not to use the incriminating footage of Sunny provided by Dex. Jocelyn was enraged because Michael had put Dex in a difficult situation. Jocelyn maintained that if Michael had carried through the original plan, Sunny would have been imprisoned and Dex would have been free to live his life without fear of vengeance. Michael reminded Jocelyn that Dex had been aware of the risks when he accepted the position, but Jocelyn contended that Michael had left Dex with no way out because Dex had been in Sunny's group for too long and that Dex leave town, but Jocelyn informed him that Dex had opted to stay. "Because of you?" Michael speculated. "Partly," Jocelyn replied. Because Michael didn't believe her, she admitted that she didn't want Dex to leave. Michael, taken aback, wondered how Jocelyn could do such a thing to Dex. He informed his sister that he had paid Dex a large sum of money, and Dex had made a large sum of money working for Sunny. So Dex had enough money to flee to Canada and acquire a new identity. Michael informed Jocelyn that Dex could go anywhere because Sunny wouldn't be looking for an informant because Sunny hadn't been arrested. Jocelyn was adamant that Dex not leave town, but Michael maintained that it was too dangerous. Jocelyn accused Michael of being unconcerned about Dex's safety. "You don't even see him as a real person," stated Jocelyn. Michael revealed that he hired Dex because he was a hired gun with no connections to anyone. Michael begged Jocelyn to remove Dex, but she refused. "It's Dex's life, and he can make his own choices," Jocelyn explained. She emphasized that the only way to save the situation was for Michael to send Sonny to jail, where he belonged, but Michael replied that he couldn't since he had made a promise to Willow. "Why would you involve Willow in this?" Jocelyn questioned. Michael told Jocelyn about his conversation with Willow, and how Willow had convinced him that putting Sonny in jail would be detrimental to their younger sisters. Jocelyn contended that Sonny had destroyed lives and that danger surrounded him. She inquired as to whether Michael had discussed Morgan with Willow. He assured his sister that he had informed his wife everything, and he refused to place Donna and Avery in a position where they were split between their love for the father and their love for Michael. Jocelyn was unimpressed, but Michael cautioned her that Donna and Avery would also despise her. "There has to be a better option than hanging Dex out to dry," Jocelyn insisted. Michael said he felt horrible for Dex, but Dex was an adult, and no one had forced him to take the job. Jocelyn chastised Michael of upsetting her and Dex's lives, but Michael reminded her that she was in college and wanted to be a doctor. "What kind of relationship do you think you can have with Dex long term?" Michael inquired. Rather than answering the issue, she contended that Dex could have been free if Michael had followed through on the plan. Michael told Jocelyn that she was delusory if she thought she could make things work with Dex. Wouldn't it be kinder just to let him go? Michael wondered. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.